It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. So already on their first drive, they're going to burn a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. It's a screen to Barkley. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set to go now from the 35. Hurts on first down. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. There he goes, right sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Darnold now to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We're going to start. We're going, yellow lady. Red 80. Red 80.
Second and 10. Darnold. To the left. He's got room. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set.
Blitz coming. Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Deputy! Captain! Cowboy 80! 79 Broncos! 19 Lions! Let's go!
Shotgun now for Milrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Trying for it with Milrow. Buys time. Oh, the football's loose. And the Eagles get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they can rip that ball away from you, too.
That's incomplete left side. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Hurts trying again on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Great.
On third down, it's Hurts. Right, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. They'll go. Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So Surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turned it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Walker running to the right. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Yo, lady. Here we go, set. Lady.
Looking inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. QB sneak coming. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. They'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be 3rd and goal as we hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Here we go, set. Reset.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? False start coming at a costly moment there, Brock. They're going to be further back here on 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Darnold. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
They could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never a guarantee in the NFL.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Yep, and let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards, 2nd and 6 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Field key.
It's 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Escapes the defender. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Headed out right. Short pass caught by his tight end. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, here's Hurts. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Hurts looking to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped him just shy, though, of getting that 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow lady.
And again, it's Darnold. It's it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow lady.
Still sticking with the passing game. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles make a big return onto that pitch. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space.
And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2nd down and
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Timber, Dragon 60. Bronco 19 Lion. Riggs.
They send the tight end in motion. They send the tight end in motion left.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Milrow with it on 1st. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Viking 18.
15-yard line.
79 Broncos. Hey,
Man in motion here.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready?
1st down throw here from Milrow. And the defender coming. Uh-oh, it's loose. Live ball inside the end zone. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But he'll stay with them after the interception.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go, lady. Go, lady. It's set.
1st and 10. Darnold. Hits his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And having gained up that handful there. Andrew McCuba attacking to make that stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Walker on 2nd. He has room past the 25. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
All right, they're going to throw for it. Flush out to his left. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
14. Seahawks 8.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Shipley now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. This might be a free play for him. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Throwing here, Hurts. The back screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Working quickly here. Back to throw, Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's second down.
Hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets it to him on the screen. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession as starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. The Eagles are in punt formation.
For the Eagles.
From his end zone, he gets the kick away. Takes this in the area of midfield. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First and 10 at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set. Hey, set. Hey, set.
They give up the gut to Walker. He dodged the tackle. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
18. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
And in motion out of the slot.
Hey, set.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
In the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Walker again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some all-important insurance. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it doesn't have to be perfect. You could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful payment.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Chase down to his right. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.